So, big ass, how I get that,
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me in this damn break room, y'all. Oh, boy.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like.
All right. Okay. I know I told y'all yesterday after that 3-hour, damn near 4-hour live, y'all. I know I told y'all you weren't going to see my black face today. Well, you know what? I lied. Oh, boy.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like.
I lied, y'all. When I seen how much views that live received over 10,000 views and over 1,200 likes, honey. Y'all give yourselves a thumbs up in the chat, because when I tell you, I don't think y'all be hearing me when I say this. When I tell you this is by far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey, okay? When I tell you this is by far the best damn chat on YouTube, I mean it when I say it. Baby, when I seen how y'all ran that video up, ran the likes up on it, child, I ain't had to beg. I ain't had to hold the live up. I ain't had to grovel. I ain't had to, nothing. We had several people yesterday sponsor the live, sending super chats. Shouts out to all the ones that helped sponsor the live yesterday. I appreciate that. Baby, when I seen that, I said, child, please. I said, please. Let me get my butt back on here and talk with my sis and a few bros, but more sis than bros. Okay. I said, let me get on here, honey, because we got some stuff to talk about. Okay. You said I did that, sis? No, y'all did that. I was just in the building, honey. I just narrated. Y'all the ones that did everything. Because, honey, when I tell you, people always come to my live streams in the replay and say, girl, your comment section be having me holding my stomach. I be laughing so hard. People live for y'all in the live chat, okay? They live for y'all. Because when I tell you, Janae, Sean, Latoy, Nicole, Diva, Miss Ali, let me see, Reese, Coco, Lynn, DBO, Blair, Miss TLD, Akar, Kenya, Southside Black Butterfly, LaShonda, Sandcastle, Sam, Dear Kim, EB, Tina, let me see, JB, A. Blair, Rocky, Tamisha, Freeman. Who else is up in here? D. Nikki B, Miss G, Miss 5, Kayla, Tam Reed. Baby, when I tell you, y'all be in this chat, VMJM and Michelle, honey, cutting up in this chat. Child, the people be living for the break room, okay? So Mama C, Latrice, Freeman, 5 in the building. All of y'all, wait for it. Candy C, Mama Twinses, Dima Dozen, Camilla, Miss Life, Cham, Shanika, baby. When y'all come through the break room and leave your comments, your thoughts and opinions, baby, people be, honey, they be living for that. So y'all definitely do that. Every time we get in this break room. Rochelle, Miss Brittany, Miss Renee, who else is up in here? Letitia, all of y'all, honey. If I miss y'all name, you know we did not fall out, honey. But I appreciate you guys. So thanks so much for making the break room what it is. Thank you. Hey, Vivian, Miss Toy. Thank y'all so much for turning up in the comment section and making the live so interactive for everybody that's in the live when it's actually live, and then for everybody in the replay. I really appreciate y'all for doing that. Because, honey, it could be, y'all could be sitting around here and chat. It could be straight crickets. In the damn break room, honey. It could be straight crickets up in here, chat. Everybody just sitting around twiddling their fingers. Y'all stay so interactive in the chat. K Solo, I just really appreciate y'all. Hey, you said Black Cali Queen. Ooh, okay, girl. Miss Yana, Beth, all of you guys, every one of y'all make up the break room, honey. So I appreciate you guys, making the lives as successful as they are and just staying true to the break room. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Okay. Hey, Uniquely. Hey, sis. PRB, if you in the bushes. Hey, sis. Sunrise was good, sis. Butter curls. All my good sis who always can't make it to the live, but I definitely know y'all be here in spirit and y'all definitely come through the replay. So Wicked Ways, everybody. All right. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Miss Brandy. Who else I did? I just seen somebody I didn't speak to. Miss Marie. Hey, Miss Marie. Make sure I spoke to everybody that's in here thus far. Truth be told, hey sis. Okay, I think I got okay, yep, I got y'all. Hey Nina. Okay, yep, I got y'all. Yes, we the real MVP. Y'all definitely are, honey. So shouts out to each and every one of y'all. Say cheese comes through and leaves. Look, there go PRB. I knew you was here, sis. Curvy girl. Hey, sis. So again, I appreciate y'all. So y'all, let's get into it. So it was some stuff going on, y'all. Olivia is definitely on a rampage right now. I don't know if it's because she's getting a lot of views on these live streams. I don't know what it is, but sis says she got a lot to get up off her chest, and there's no time like the present, so she wants to get it off her chest, honey. So Olivia did a video, a live stream yesterday, about 3 damn hours, child. Okay, about 3 damn hours. And she basically said, she missed her ex, okay? Her ex, Jerrod over there. She said, every now and then she be wanting that old thing back. I said, oh, okay, girl. Sam said, TMR, just imagine I'm coming. You coming from London, England, the international break room, right, Sam? All the shouts out all the way from the UK in the building. My good international sis. Thank you so much, Sam, for being a part of the break room, sis. So y'all, baby, it was a mess over there. Now we not gonna touch a 3-hour live. Now TMR is I ain't no damn machine, okay? I am human. Honey, I'm getting ready to throw that. I'm tired. Jasmine chat on y'all, okay? I'm tired, baby. Boss, I'm tired. So I'm going to do what I can do, all right? Well, we definitely going to touch on that. And didn't I tell y'all yesterday, who in the chat remember me calling for Jasmine? Y'all remember when I said, Jasmine, where you at, sis? Oh, there go my good sis. Hey, Walk. I said, Jasmine, where you at? I said, girl, Olivia over here eating you alive. She taking your shine, sis. As soon as I said that, baby, in less than 24 hours, Jasmine on here talking about, Olivia, you're not a good mom. I said, huh? Oh, girl. Now, I know you ain't pulling nobody's mom card, Jasmine, okay? Now, one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. Y'all know Jasmine she's had hiccups on this internet about her children here over there. You said Bahamas. You from the Bahamas, sis? Okay, girl. Shouts out to the Bahamas. I said, girl, no, you did not. I said, oh, okay, girl. Well, we gonna talk about it, Jasmine. We gonna see what you had to say. Mama C said, girl, the audacity. Yeah, she did. Kendra, she did, Kendra. Honey, she told Livy, you're not a good mom. She said, you know, we're not the same. I said, well, nah, y'all definitely are not the same over there. Okay. You, Jasmine, and she Libby over there. Okay. Diva said, honey, it's a channel out here called My Shabby Life that basically said you definitely are very similar to Liv over there. I said, oh my goodness, Diva, don't be bringing up old stuff. Look at Diva in the chat trying to bring up old stuff. Oh Lord, thank you so much, Miss Grace. I appreciate you being a part of the live, honey. Thank you so much. So y'all, we gonna get into that. Southside, look, Southside always. Southside said, and meanwhile, her children hair is currently mad. Child, Jasmine over there getting the children's hair braided once a year, you know, because she not rich over there. I said, but Latrice said, my goodness, girl. No, you didn't. Yes, she did, girl. So we going to get into her. Hey, Lee Pepper. We going to get into her. And then before we do that, y'all, D Nikki said, girl, how soon will she forget? See, y'all keep bringing up old damn stuff, okay? And we dealing with a new Jasmine over there, honey. She got that body ID over there and things. Hey, Mastermind. So, y'all, we got a new Jasmine. See, y'all keep bringing up the old Jasmine. Jasmine said, they not like us. So Jasmine said, that was the old me. That was me 4 months ago. Jasmine said, honey, I have been delivered. Okay? She said, I have been delivered. And I do not like the fact that y'all keep bringing up my past on me. I said, well, girl, we can't help but to bring it up. Shit is still on your damn channel. Whew. My goodness. Anybody can go take a look at them videos, girl. Ooh, baby, just a mess. Hold on. Now, see, there you go bringing up old stuff, Janae. Janae said Jasmine got 553 CPS cases. Janae said, girl, hush, be quiet. Don't nobody want to hear you. Janae said she got 553 CPS cases. CPS cases, baby. Y'all are a mess, honey. That's what I be talking about right there. And then y'all always be getting me in trouble. They be acting like I done said it. And all I'm doing is repeating what you done damn typed. Okay. What's up, Ebony? So y'all, I got something to show you. One of my subscribers sent me on Instagram, and I'm just gonna let this man talk. And then when he finished talking, I want y'all to tell me in the chat, does this sound like somebody that we know? Okay. Give me a moment. Let me get it on the screen here, y'all.
So I've been sent this video a lot over the last few days. People asking my thoughts and my comments on it. And before anyone says, oh, you don't know her situation or, you don't know what she's going through. Well, I do, because I lived it. I'm her ex-husband, and right now I have full custody of our kids. This is our parent agreement. As you can see, I have all weekdays and weekends, time sharing with the kids, all holiday academic breaks. And for her to get any rights back to the kids, these are the things that she needs to do. And yes, child support, she owes that. It's up to over $21,000. So she's a mother and doesn't pay child support. She was then arrested for check fraud, and during that hearing, it turned out that it was found that she stole almost $1 million from another guy. And also, she faked cancer in the past. These are scans that she would send and post on her page before. So, to sum it up, this person, for people that follow her, are giving her praise and telling her how strong and how, amazing she's doing. Well, she's really not a full-time mom. She barely has her kids. She goes out all the time.
All right, y'all. So I see what y'all saying in the chat, honey. I said, ooh, that sound like Jerrod and Olivia over there. Okay, y'all say she a scammer. Well, baby, she something say she stole $1 million from some man, and then he over there showing back child support, and the woman don't. She's not doing what she's supposed to do to gain custody back of her child that they have together. He said he the ex-husband over there. He said, "Oh, she on here telling a story. I got a story to tell too." They say the lady over there faking cancer and everything. I said, "Baby, this internet be having people going bananas." Okay. Shouts out to Cancer 66, honey. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super sticker, sis. Thank you so much for sponsoring the live stream tonight. I appreciate you. Hey, the real T. Girl, so y'all, that's a mess. I seen that when my subscriber sent it to me. I said, okay. I already know what you think this is." Okay. I said, well, let me bring it to the break room, see if the break room seen. A lot of y'all said y'all seen it. I don't know who this lady is. Okay. You said she's a whole crook. Well, baby, all that stuff going on. Then I'm thinking to myself, girl, you got a whole child over there. All that money you finessing from men and from the internet. How come you won't finesse some of that money in your baby daddy bank account over there? I said, baby, a whole mess. You said lock her up and live too. Lee Pepper said she need to go too. Baby, y'all was mad about that. Y'all mad because Jerrod is giving Olivia's grace over there. Well, y'all, we heard Jerrod say that Olivia, called him all choked up and said she don't want to go to jail and she don't want to be away from her children over there. We even heard Olivia confirm that as well. Hey, racist. Hey, Sky. We even heard, not you said that's her cousin. We even heard Olivia confirm that as well. Olivia said, yeah, she said before she confided in us that she called Jerrod begging and pleading he don't send her to jail. Before she said that, she told us that she a whole G over there and she'll go to jail. It don't matter because, she can take it. And I guess after she said that, she thought about it and then she rethought her thoughts and called Jerrod up and said, please, baby daddy, please don't let the people put me behind the damn clinker. Jerrod said, I don't know. How much money you got? She said, I got $300. He said, what? For 3 kids? She said, that's all I got, Jerrod. He said, oh, well, you better run that money down there to the courthouse so they could put it on my account. And then I'll think about it. I said, baby, a mess. Yeah, it is, Bethy. I'm very disgusting, sis. But people don't have no clue. So, here's my thing with the lady we just saw on Instagram. Sis, all that scamming you doing, scam some of that money over there to your baby daddy, okay? Scam some of that damn money over there to your baby daddy, ma'am. Woo, okay, y'all, let's move on. It's $22,000 now. Well, see, that's what happens when you only paying $300 a whop. That's what Antonisha said yesterday. She said, girl, you paying $300. That's not even putting a dent in what you owe. Olivia said, girl, don't mind my business. Mind your own. Antonisha said, oh, this is my business because this is my husband over here and these kids live in the house with me and my husband. I said, well, okay. She has money for herself. Yeah, she do. She got coin for herself, but that's what it is. She got it for herself. Okay. So yesterday, y'all, before we get into Jasmine and her telling her audience how bad of a mother she think Liv is, Olivia decided to, shake the mommy sector up and post the video of her and Jerrod's wedding. Okay. And in the live stream that Olivia did after she allowed that video to be viewed, after putting it on private for well over a year, Olivia said, that the Jerrod in that video is the Jerrod she missed. I said, well, sis, unless Jerrod is a stunt double, the Jerrod in that video is the same Jerrod sitting over there married to Antonisha now, sis. It's the same one. Hell, he looked the same. It's the same one, sis. What at the end of the day, why don't you change? You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into her. Because I got some commentary on her. We gonna get into her. Because here's my thing, y'all. I understand. Let me say this, because I say this, and y'all sometimes I don't think y'all hear me. I understand mourning, grieving over a lost relationship, regardless if you're at fault or he's at fault or we're both at fault. Whatever the situation is, we understand a lot of times when you're going through the motions, you don't realize. You all know the old saying, you don't miss a good thing till it's gone. Because when you in that situation, you like, this ninja won't give me no money. He cheating. You talk about all the bad things he did, right? But once that ninja gone and he gone either on to another relationship or he just gone, then a lot of times y'all sit back and be like, I remember when he used to rub my feet. I remember when he used to cook me something to eat. I remember when you know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times, although it be bad from what you say, bad, but when it's gone, then you start like, oh man, I missed this and I missed that. And I think that's what Olivia is going through now. I'm going to tell y'all the biggest thing Olivia is also battling with. It's the fact that she's sitting in the same city as Jerrod. Like Olivia damn near down the street from where Jerrod is. Not literally, but figuratively, because they're in the same, pretty much the same. Jerrod is like in the suburbs of Dallas. Olivia is like in between Dallas and Fort Worth. Okay. So essentially, she ain't nothing but around the corner from him. And I think the fact that she's so close to him, but yet so far away, is driving her crazy. When she was in Florida, yeah, she was going through the motions. However, she was in one state and he was in the other. It wasn't like she could get in her car and drive 30 minutes and pull up in front of his house. She can't do that. But them being in pretty much the same city, it's definitely the same state, and essentially very close in proximity from where she lives and he lives, I think that's eating her up because she's now realizing the life that Antonisha is living with her ex and with her children is the life she feels like she should be living. Although Olivia has told us all the bad things Jerrod did to her, he cheated on her. At one point, she alleged that he was, they were in a DV situation. All the things that she alleges that Jerrod has done. Sis, but you still reminiscing on what used to be. Based off what you have told the internet several times, it don't sound like y'all had much of anything but just interaction to birth and conceive 3 children. Based off what she has told us, everything else was just what it was, just that. So again, Olivia says in her live stream, she doesn't understand why the people who used to support her don't support her anymore. And basically, they have just realized over time, Olivia, you're just not a likable person. And I think one of the biggest reasons, other than that Olivia lies so much, people are very turned off by how she handled the situation of her and Jerrod breaking up. It's more so like she mourns the loss of Jerrod than she actually mourns the loss of those children. She doesn't really go back down memory lane when her and the kids were all living in the house together, but she constantly goes back down memory lane when her and Jerrod were living as a couple. So a lot of people don't, we understand that everybody deals with breakups differently. Everybody doesn't deal with it the same way. And I could understand here's the thing. I could understand the first, 6 months and you going through things. But 4 years later, sis, you still talking about the same failed relationship that you said was so horrible for you to be in. You're still talking about it 4 years later. And again, it's her conversation. It's her experience. But sis, in my opinion, I could see if Olivia was still single. If Olivia was still single 4 years later, I could definitely kind of see her, messed up behind the fact that something that she felt was good is now gone. But the simple fact that Olivia has not only had several relationships, boyfriends, baby daddy or baby daddies, The fact that you've had boyfriends and you've also birthed 2 kids with either one man or 2 different men, I don't understand why you're still grieving him when you've had a life after him. You've birthed kids, you've had several relationships. So I could see if she was alone the whole entire time, like for the whole 4 years she's been by herself trying to, find herself and get her life back in order and heal from her pain. I would understand her talking about it. But considering Olivia has went on with her life, like she literally went on with her, just like Jerrod went on with his, she did too. So I don't understand why she keeps circling back around to where we are, like this conversation. It just doesn't make sense. Olivia is definitely a person who's dealing with separation really hard. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that because she doesn't have a close relationship with her father, and in a sense, she looked as Jerrod as a father figure in a way. And I think she just, like, whatever she feels like a man that loves her walks out her life. And I think, I don't know, y'all. Again, I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a psychiatrist, excuse me. I don't know. I'm just trying to piece it together because, again, all of us are steady wondering. If you watch reaction videos or even her videos, comment sections, you'll see people like, Olivia, sis, stop torturing yourself and move on. Because although Olivia says she misses the Jerrod, the old Jerrod, the Jerrod she had, well, sis, that Jerrod will never be here. Because, again, that was, like you said, that was the old Jerrod. This is a new Jerrod. And for whatever reason, the new Jerrod doesn't want to be with you. He's obviously moved on to a whole nother woman. So I don't know if will Olivia ever really grasp that? I don't know. It's been 4 years and she still hasn't come to the realization that I literally got to move on. I can't just say I'm moving on. I literally have to move on into a whole different direction of my life. Like Jerrod told her, go find you a good man. And that's my thing. When Jerrod said that, Olivia, baby, I wouldn't give a damn if you got down to 110 pounds. Jerrod he doesn't have any more romantic feelings for her. Now, obviously, if she passes away, he would be sad because his kids are sad, right? But it's not like he's going to go into, a deep depression and not eat for 3 months. Jerrod going to be all right. And Olivia needs to get to the point where, it's funny, a few months ago, maybe last year sometime, when she was pregnant with Kaylani, she mentioned that she thinks of Jerrod like a brother. And it's like, sis, you go back and forth with your emotions. Now, 1 minute, Jerrod is like a brother to you. And then this minute, you miss the old Jerrod. It's like, sis, you could definitely tell Olivia definitely would benefit from some counseling. I get Olivia doesn't like to go to the doctors and things like that nature. But one thing about going to sit down and talk to a therapist, they're not going to ask you to get on the weight scale. They're not going to take your temperature. They're more than likely not even going to take blood work from you. Olivia really needs to go sit down at a therapist. And that's not me trying to mock her. That's just serious conversation. And Olivia doesn't understand why we as women, most of us women, don't empathize with her. I said, sis, because it's been 4 years. We don't have any more empathy left for you. It's all gone. It's gone, sis. We can't keep empathizing with you 4 years later. And you've had 2 kids and several relationships. Regardless if them relationships meant something to you or didn't mean anything to you, sis, we can't keep empathizing with you that Jerrod has decided to move on indefinitely and has married, from what he states, a whole nother woman. Like, sis, we can't keep mourning your loss because the loss has been lost for a long time. Like, damn near 5 years, sis. It's really time to skedaddle on with your life. Okay. It really is. And that's not being harsh. I know a lot of people say, well, everybody grieves differently. Yes, they do. But I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. At some point, especially if it's over a man, I can see you grieving over the loss of your child. Or if say, for instance, Jerrod was still her husband and he died while they were married and they were, I can understand that. But sis, you and Jerrod had a very volatile, toxic relationship. I don't understand what you're still grieving if you claim that you have healed. How have you healed? Because if you healed, your conversation would represent that. It would show that. We could see the healing in your conversation. The fact that she uploaded that marriage video yesterday, and again, she's so busy. So here's another thing. We're going to get into the video, but she mentioned in her video, she doesn't like the fact that Antonisha basically wouldn't get out the way, right? She doesn't like the fact that Antonisha she stayed present in the situation. And me personally, now that we're talking about this, I really wish Antonisha probably would have just left Jerrod alone indefinitely or altogether, especially while he was still married to her. Let Olivia and Jerrod go through whatever they were going through. And if Jerrod divorced her on his own and then him and Anthony, because the reason why I say that, because that would be one less thing Olivia could throw up in Antonisha's face. Not saying that Antonisha gives a damn about her throwing it up in her face, but in all actuality, although Olivia did wrong, Jerrod did too, right? Because they both were still legally married to each other. However, the only reason why Antonisha never let go is because Jerrod didn't let go. So a lot of that animosity that she has for Antonisha, since you really need to have more of it for Jerrod, because if it wasn't for Jerrod holding on, or if it wasn't for Jerrod letting Antonisha know, like, I'm really going to try to work it out with my wife, he obviously never said that, because that's why she was still around. So again, in order for Antonisha to totally leave Jerrod alone, Jerrod would have had to totally leave her alone. And he didn't want to do that. So you can't keep being mad at Antonisha. Really, to be quite honest with you, can't even be mad at Jerrod anymore, because you being mad at Jerrod doesn't change the fact that the events in your life happened. It doesn't change any of that. So why keep wasting energy on a situation that you cannot change? You cannot go back in time. You can't redo any of it. It's just that simple. I don't understand. That's why when people say Olivia is very childlike in the mind, that's why people understand that. When people say that, they really listen to people when that's mentioned, because she does act like a child. The biggest thing that will help Olivia persevere past what her and Jerrod went through is her maturity level. Like, she really needs to gain a sense of maturity, because, not saying mature women don't cry and mourn the loss of a relationship, but mature women, in my opinion, and I can speak from my own experience, we definitely know how to persevere through our pain. Because although we're mourning a loss of a failed relationship, we still got to do what we got to do, period. But in my opinion, when you're childlike, you don't know how to compute that information. You don't know how to put those two things together so you can know how to move on. If y'all think about it, when Olivia posted that wedding video yesterday, her and Jerrod got married December 31st of 2019. The Mamiana trip happened somewhere in February. It was either February or the first week of March. It was somewhere in that February, March time frame. So literally less than 60 days. Definitely less than 90, but more like 60 to 70 days after their marriage, Olivia flew to Houston and had a whole rendezvous with a guy named Maurice. Now, she claims the reason why she had that rendezvous because she had seen in Jerrod's phone that he was still talking to Antonisha. Well, sis, there's a difference between talking to somebody and physically laying up with somebody. That's a whole big difference. Not saying that Jerrod wrong was better than hers. I mean, you shouldn't have been interacting with another woman while you were married to Olivia. However, Olivia took it a step further and decided to fly to Houston. Olivia got to Houston before the girls got there. If y'all remember those videos, Olivia didn't stay in the Airbnb with the girls. Olivia had her own hotel. And not only did she fly into Houston before the girls got there, the girls left and Olivia stayed a day or two after they left. So, honey, you just didn't have a random rendezvous. And you said, yeah, Rika ain't got pregnant. So you didn't have just a random rendezvous with Maurice. Girl, you was booed up and paid for the hotel. Girl, you were booed up. You caught Jerrod texting Antonisha and you thought you going to stay 4-5 days in Houston equated to Jerrod texting Antonisha behind your back. Had a whole staycation, right? So again, if I was Olivia, I would just stop reliving the story because it don't make sense at this point. Because to try to point out his wrongs definitely shows yours as well too. Okay. Yes, Sunshine, over 700 in the chat, 750 in the chat to be exact. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We call that clocking in to the break room over here. So make sure you guys clock into the break room. And honey, we're gonna get right on into it. So y'all, hey Peoria, hey Jack Lee's, hey Trees. Y'all, let's get into Jasmine, okay? Let's see what Jasmine had to say. Oh, hold on.
Are you jealous of your own kids?
Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. She has it on mute, but she'll be on just a minute. Hey, Miss True. Hey, Nearly. Yeah, she did. She put it in her members. Remember, y'all, I told you I had subscribed to her members about 30 days ago. Hey, Tracy. Miss 29, that could be.
Hey y'all, what's up? I wanted to tap in. You know, people think that they can sit here, like, first of all, I'm not in nobody's mess. I be minding my own business, right? And it's when people say things like I'm not like Jasmine. Well, you can never be like me. You can never be like me. And I would never want to be like you.
What's wrong with her thing? Jasmine, we can't hear you, girl.
All right, can you hear me now?
Right, Lisa +3.
Y'all can hear me now? No, it wasn't on mute. I had got a phone call. So I just wanted to say, she can never be like me. I would never want to be like you. You're a horrible individual, a horrible mother. You're a horrible person all in one. Stop trying to compare us, because I can show my emotions and be realistic and still get to taking care of my kids. We're not the same. I might be emotionally,
Wait, hold on. No, Jasmine, I disagree, sis. But there was a situation when you was over there crying over Chris, and you wasn't feeding the children, and then the kids had to call Philip and Hannah over there, and Philip had to cuss your butt out and make you get your ass up and feed them damn kids and wash your tail. You remember that, sis? That was just a few months ago. That was this year, about January, no, somewhere around that time, sis. You remember that?
May be more stronger than yours, and I might be upset sometimes. But bitch, one thing that I do is I take care of my kids. Because one thing that my baby daddy don't do is come on his platform and say that my kids' hair is so goddamn nappy that they have to cut my kids' hair. Yeah, sis.
Girl, hush, Jasmine. You act like Philip respects you. The man said you were broke. He asked you to go pick up Aiden, and you said, I ain't got no gas money. Instead of him saying, well, let me cash app you $10, $15, $20, he called your ass broke, okay? Hush, girl. The man sent you a letter when he was in prison, said he didn't want you because you was too damn big. Girl, don't quote nothing Philip say, don't say. Don't do that. Girl, you ain't got no prize over there with Philip. He just keep the damn kids. And the only reason he do that is because you took child support down to $7.77.
You have to cut your daughter's hair because you ain't brushed it in a month since they've been with you.
Okay, Liz.
Look, you called for me. Here I am. Ring, ring. Hello, bitch. I'm here. Yeah. You can never be like me. Ever. And you know what else? Bitch, I'm not on child support. We two different people. Stop doing that. No. We're two different people. I'm not on child support. Never. You know what else is funny? If my baby daddy had the kid.
Well, girl, good thing you ain't on child support, because hell, you'll be on probation too. Because remember, you said you broke. You ain't rich, okay? You said you can't even get a place because your credit messed up. Because Phil messed up your credit and put cell phones in your name 10 years ago, and it still ain't taken care of. Good thing you ain't on probation or child support, because you'll be on probation like Liv over there.
If it was the other way around, I would be cordial. You need to learn how to talk to people. That's why shit don't go your way. You keep trying to drag all the time, and that's why you are in your predicament that you're in. You're always trying to drag somebody. Look, they came for you because they get tired of you talking. I feel them. And $300, that's how much you were paying for child support, baby girl? With your mama helping you? Bitch, pay your child support. Pay it. $300 for 3 kids?
Jasmine, if you don't hush your damn mouth, how you gonna tell somebody to pay something? And you came on the internet about 2 months ago and told us how bad your credit is. Get your credit cleared. How you gonna tell Livy to pay something? Again, what is wrong with y'all minding y'all business? Why are you worried about what Olivia is not or is paying over there? Okay? Why you over there telling Olivia to pay child support? Is Chris paying child support? Huh? He couldn't, because I would think you would take that child support money and pay daycare so Legend can be freed of you all damn day. Jasmine, hush.
Pay it faithfully. Then you say you have your second job. Like I said, you could never be like me. We're not the same. Olivia and Jasmine are not the same. We're not even in the same book. We're not even in the same on the same bookshelf. Don't compare. Look. When your stuff is going on and you're getting dragged, stay getting dragged over there. Don't try to drag me into it. You keep getting dragged over there. It's so crazy. You just can't help. You say, oh, people got my name in their mouth. Girl, you got my name in your mouth. I ain't said nothing about you. Because honestly, it's still on site. And from what I'm hearing and listening and seeing, I missed the whole stuff,
Girl, you ain't missed nothing. You've been front and center like we have been. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Latrice said, I don't care. I'm siding with Jazz on this one. Well, Latrice, do tell. Now, look, how are you siding with Jazz? Because me personally, I think Jazz need to sit this one out. Even if Olivia did say her name, maybe she said it in this 3-hour live stream she said last night. The live we reacted to the other day, I don't think she said her name. But just somebody tap you on your shoulder, just because somebody tap you on your shoulder, doesn't necessarily mean you got to turn around and say yes. You could just keep on walking.
Day. But what I'm hearing is you're scary. You're scared. You're so scared. You know what else? Another thing, I listen to some of the stuff. Having your kids at the pool by themselves, we're not the same. What if your kids could have drowned? Somebody could have called CPS on you. I'm surprised Jerrod didn't call CPS. I sure fuck with it. Had them at the pool by themselves. I'm surprised no one there to call CPS on you. What's wrong with you? We're not the same, sis. We're not the same. Never will be.
But here's the thing. I'm sorry. When Jasmine say we are not the same, Jasmine acts like she hasn't had moments where her kids were on the internet and their hair was not combed. She act like she don't have she hasn't had those moments. You've had those moments just as well as Olivia had those moments. Now, Latrice, I agree for you. I agree. But I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like every answer, well, let me say this. Every question doesn't deserve an answer. That's just my opinion. But okay, carry on.
Get up. Never. Like, don't sit here and try to. We're never.
Jasmine talking about you let Christian or your kid, or Jasmine's talking about Olivia kids at the pool by themselves, but yet Jasmine has left her kids in the house by themselves. Hell, at least Olivia is on the same premises. Girl, you done rode, you was riding in the middle of the night looking for Chris all on the other side of town, or riding to the grocery store or the gas station, girl. Again, I'm sorry, Jasmine, this ain't for you, sis, because there's really you're not no better than her, and she not no better than you, in my opinion.
I can't believe that. You know what? My thing is, at least she know how to do hair. She know how to do the basics. At least comb it or whatever the heck it was. I don't even know how it looked. I don't even care, honestly. But we're just not the same. We're not the same. And you're just a deadbeat. What they call her? They say she's the help. You're the help. We're not the same. There's so many things that separate us from being the same. Bitch, I got my kids full time. We're not the same. We're not the same. Good afternoon. Didn't comb my hair for a whole month. Now it's matted. You know, and you're on, and it's so crazy because I think I seen somebody, I think it was Destiny. She was on live doing her hair for the birthday party or something like that. It was on your hair, not the kids' hair. I would throw a wig on before doing it.
Now, one thing I will say, y'all, one thing about Jasmine, if them kids is looking raggedy, half the time she was too. Okay. Now, we will say, now, Olivia, Jasmine is correct. I think I said this to y'all the other day. Robin hair all over her head, but yet Olivia, every time she come on the live stream, she either in the bathroom playing in her hair or putting makeup on her face. And one thing about Jasmine, if them kids is raggedy, half the time she raggedy looking too.
When my kids look good and cute for their birthday, I'll throw a wig on. We're not the same. But you know what? You know what, sis? It's karma. What you're going through is karma. And I'm so glad that she got on here and finally said something about you. You know, she always got my hair look crazy because I just washed it and took it out. She always lets you slide. And now it's time that people, come back over here. Now it's time that people open their mouth and they say something and you're just like, oh my God. Ooh, child. You needed that read. I didn't even watch the whole live. I only seen part of it, but
Hey,
you needed that
Marika.
read. Y'all always trying to talk shit about somebody. It's trying to talk shit about somebody. Legend, come back over here.
Now, Jasmine, I agree with you. Olivia needed every bit of what Jerrod and Tanisha gave her. Because let's be honest, y'all, for the most part, they have been very silent. Olivia has been on here running her mouth for weeks and months at a time. And Jerrod and Tanisha, for the most part, kept very mute over there. Okay. But I guess, I'm going to be honest with you. I think when Tanisha saw Robin's hair, I think that just threw her, like, she was livid. She was like, wait, hold on. All this hard work I'm done on this girl hair, and she been over there with you a month, and sis, you ain't even thought about running a comb through her hair. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, that was definitely very neglectful, especially if Robin has to get her hair cut. Because y'all know a lot of times if your hair is so matted, it's not a detangler in the world that can get it out. Sometimes you do have to cut the hair depending on how detangled, especially if the detangle turns into naps. Yeah, a lot of times that got to get cut out.
Come back over here.
Kimmy K said, hold on now, Jasmine. Kimmy K said, Jasmine got a pool in her community and don't even bother to take the kids not once this summer. Hell, they've been at the basketball gym all damn summer. Yeah, because that's something she wants to do. Yeah, it'll get locked up, right, Virgo Diva? They call them right.
Hold on, what? Because he want to go on the other
I
side.
agree. She did bash Hannah. Hannah definitely
got milk all over
care of her kids, as well as Anthony takes good care of Olivia kids.
Sorry, sis, we're not the same. You'll never be like me, and I will never be like you. And that's just that. I seen a lot of things. I listened to a lot of stuff. How you just didn't take to your kids to sports.
Hold on, Jasmine. Was y'all not the same when Olivia was sending you money so you can get food in your house when Chris was living there with you? Was y'all not the same then when she gave you them food stamps?
Because you didn't feel like it or you didn't do their summer packets. We're not the same. My kids for sure do their summer packets. My kids for sure will go to sports. Either way it go, like, it's giving. Are you jealous of your own kids? Okay,
yeah, they'll go to the sports as long as you got the money to pay for it. But as soon as you don't want to spend the money, they won't be going anymore.
Oh, you get your blanket? Are you jealous of your own kids? That's what
Olivia's water never been off that we know of.
Can y'all still hear me? I don't know why they keep doing this. Someone keeps calling me. Hey, Tiara. Is Tiara here? Hey, Tiara. No comment. It's
hold on, wait. I just thought about something. Girl, I seen Legend, and it just popped in my mind. Hold on, Jasmine. Legend went 2 years with his hair all over his damn head, and you wouldn't cut it to spite the internet. Just like Olivia wouldn't do Robin's hair to spite Tanisha and Jerrod, you didn't cut Legend's hair to spite the internet.
Family fun, not drama. Wait, what? It should be filled with family fun, not drama. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, she just... Sis is just... My shirt's wet? Oh, he's like, it's wet. I know. Here. Hold on. See, it's just like, can I live my life? Why when you going through something on your page? I hope y'all can hear me. Yes, y'all can hear me. Okay. Why when you're going through something on your page, you gotta just come and just talk about me? You just had to say Jasmine.
Just one time, Royal Blue.
It's like it's giving that I eat, sleep, and SHIT Jasmine. That's what it's giving. Like, I shouldn't like worry about what's going on over there.
Girl, right. She do not eat, sleep you, Jasmine. She eats, sleep Jerrod and Tanisha. She'll sprinkle a little bit of you every now and then, but for the most part, she over there devouring Jerrod and Tanisha.
It's sad. It's sad.
Uma,
You
I
want to
don't
just bring
know.
me into it. I'm not the one that's on child support. I'm not dealing with child support. I'm not dealing with Jerrod. I'm not dealing with none of that stuff. Focus on that. Don't say my name. It's like you say my name so careless. Like, I won't say nothing back to you. Yeah, you are irrelevant to me. Yeah, you are.
You know, she says it because she know girl. It's almost like she the puppet master.
Like at the lowest of low points on this YouTube. You're like the lowest person on this YouTube streets. You're scum, and yeah. But at the same time, it's correct. But make sure you come with facts why you're not like me. You don't hustle like me. You don't got your kids like me. What else? What else, sis? Like, you want to talk about, oh, I don't come on here crying. Who gives a fuck? I can cry anywhere. I can cry on YouTube. I can cry by myself. You don't know what I go through on a regular, everyday basis. I can cry, but what do I still do? I keep going. I can cry and I keep going by myself. But where do you keep going with? Let your mom go back home and let's see how much you cry. Like how you used to cry when he left you. You forgot about that too. When he left you, you used to cry your eyes out on YouTube, saying how hard it was. And you failed your kids. I ain't never said I failed them. Now I've said that I feel like I could do better and stuff like that. It's hard. I'm crying. It's hard. It's so frustrating. I said all that. But what do I do the next day? People are like, oh, you crying one day. Next day I get back up and I'm good.
No, yeah, you're right. Baby, when I tell you, you actually have put more tears on. One thing about Olivia, if she shed a tear, it was based off her emotions of her breakup of her marriage or her relationship. Jasmine, you have came on here and cried because you didn't have $553 to pay your damn rent. Okay. One thing I can say about Olivia, she ain't never came on this internet and cried because she ain't have $553 to pay her damn rent. Jasmine, hush.
You gonna go get your cup? It's over there. No. Okay. You don't want to go get it? Mm-hmm. Hey, one love.
Lynn.
Girl, just the same old lame person always got to bring my name up. Like, she can't just stop talking about me. And I just so happened to see it. I don't even know if it was last night or the night before, but you said my name, and here I am.
Girl, I know you're not like Candyman. We gonna start calling you Candyman, Jasmine. Jasmine said, Livia, you said my name, and here I appear. Jasmine, the new Candyman of the mommy sector.
I've been stuck with a person like that for 15 years. It's awful. You wanna what? You gonna go with your cup? Okay, good. Hurry up. She ripped foot on her neck. I can't believe she posted the wedding vlog. Then said she made Jerrod a better man. You know, I seen a little. I didn't see the wedding vlog, but I did see the part that apparently she said that she made him a better man. She feels like this is where her mind is messed up. She feels like she made Jerrod a better man because he was skinnier. And I say this because she uses the fact that that I think she tells him like he's big and he needs to go get in the gym. Maybe because he's happy. Let me say that again. Maybe he's a little bit overweight because he is happy. There is a such thing as putting on weight when you're happy.
Was you happy? Is that why you had all them pounds on your back? Because you were happy? Well, Chris said he wasn't happy. He had on all them pounds on his buttocks. So what's his excuse?
There is a such thing as losing weight when you're not happy. Either way it go, maybe that's the problem. You were the problem. And she don't even get it. She think that she's just he was happy with me. But you, in the same sentence, you said y'all's relationship was toxic. How could he be happy with a toxic ass person? That don't make sense. Oh, okay. It sounds like she's trying to take the heat off of her. Yeah, as usual. As usual, one love.
Honey, for somebody who says she don't know when the video came out, she only seen a little bit. Girl, you're reciting things Olivia said well into an hour in that video. Well into an hour. How you know she uploaded the wedding vlog? Girl, don't tell me after this woman has got on the internet, put on her community tab, hashtag save Ava, got on this internet, put out an allegation that your baby daddy was allegedly SAing one or two of your daughters. Don't tell me after all that, girl, you still notification gang?
When she was speaking on Rod being shady Jazzy. And then it's so sad you still talking about Houston. Stop putting my name and your name in the same sentence just because you was there. Don't ever say, oh, we experiment. I experiment with you. Don't. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying to get up this cussing. You can experiment. A person that experiment with stuff, you can tell. But when you can tell when someone is consistently used to certain things, especially when you're the supplier, you're the one that has it, you're obviously used to that. You wasn't experimenting. I feel like a person that experiment, you don't have the supply type stuff or something, and you just so happen to get it. You had the supply. There was no experimenting. You did it. You offered, but you did it by yourself.
Wait, hold on. Wait, we gotta go back. Did I hear some Cocalina information? Hold on.
Listen, you can experiment. A person that experiment with stuff, you can tell. But when you can tell when someone is consistently used to certain things, especially when you're the supplier, you're the one that has it, you're obviously used to that. You wasn't experimenting. I feel like a person that experiment, you don't have the supply type stuff or something, and you just so happen to get it. You had the supply. There was no experimenting. You did it. You offered, but you did it by yourself.
What? But wait a minute. Olivia, she told us y'all all did the Cocalina in Houston. So, Jasmine, you saying she did have the Cocalina, but y'all didn't partake in it? That's not what Olivia said. Olivia said, I like to do a little Cocalina every now and then. Hey, I do a little bit with my friends. Hey, I like a little Cocalina every now and then. She said that she do some with her friends in them. So you saying she offered, but you said, nah, I'm good. I'm going to just pop one of these Mollies instead. Oh, okay.
Yelling and screaming on the internet is the same version of coming on the internet and crying. She came on here and cried. She acts like she owns Jerrod. I think she's honestly. I think like she and what's her name? Jerrod's. I think they're married now. Wife. She said that she's still in love with her, and I can honestly say that I think that's. I think she's still in love with him, and it's eating her up on the inside to see him with someone else, and just better yet, to hear he's married to somebody else. It's probably eating her up.
Well, are you gonna do like Olivia when Chris moves on, or when he marries whoever he's with? Word on the curb. Somebody said he had a baby on the way, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't believe that. However, are you gonna feel like Olivia, and then you and her will be like each other? Girl, I hope you don't get on the internet and be crying and sliving and sniving if you hear Chris has officially moved on and possibly married after he promised to marry you when God gave him the date to propose.
It's killing her. Well, you can never be the same. You're bitter. You can't even talk to her. You can't even talk to her when it pertains to your kids. You can dislike her and you can't even talk to her. You can't even go and meet her or him to get your kids. Like, you're scary. You're scary. I would never.
You did naturally, Nika.
There's one behind me here. Look. She thinks Nisha's the problem. Whole time Jerrod doesn't want to deal with her at all. And I've told her when we were cool, or whatever, I'm gonna say when we were associates, obviously it wasn't that. I've told her, girl, just reach out to her. Like, you just gonna have to do it. She didn't want to. I don't know why she's sitting here acting like, oh, I would reach out to her. No, she was scared. She did not want to reach out to her. She felt like that was just the low of the low. And I'm just like, if you want to be involved with your kids, reach out. But yeah, y'all know how that is. Y'all know.
Well, how come you won't let Chris go over there with him and Nubu, little legend over there? Because you said, no way, Jose. You said you got to know everything that's going on over there. Are you going to let Legend go over there with Chris and his new boo? Let us know in the next video, Jasmine.
You're so pretty. Thank you. Don't have my children in my home. That would be able to focus on getting them back. Period. That part. Jerrod is definitely. He's disgusted with her. And and honestly, and I was watching him, he didn't even bash you.
Yes,
like,
period.
Honestly, he actually, I feel like Nisha got tired of talking mess about her. And she said what she said. He still didn't even bash you. He still kind of gave you some grace because he's like, okay, this day mom.
He gave her a Jasmine Hush. What video did you watch? Hell, Jerrod called Olivia about 27 bitches. Grace? You must be used to men talking to you like that, honey. A man called me a bitch. I don't feel like that's giving me grace. That makes me sound like you really don't like me. He called Olivia about 30 bitches. Where did you see grace in that? But see, this the same woman when somebody asked her about Chris over there punching holes in the wall, and she said, well, at least it's not my face.
He was like, but you really ain't shit. Like, you really ain't shit, but I'm still not bashing you. I'm still trying to help you.
That's her love language.
You talk about me. What she said, what she kept calling me $5 whatever dupes. He said he would give you gas money to bring his kids to you, and you couldn't even take that. You said your tire was flat, and they saw your car, and it wasn't flat.
Well, at least Jerrod did offer her some gas money when you needed gas to take Aiden to the clinic. Hell, Philip called your ass broke instead of sending you $20 damn.
She's definitely cried. Yeah. Of course, she's still in love with him. Yes. Her mother also she's experiencing. Her mom.
Right, South.
That does use would be super hesitant to even try something on that level. Thank you. Jasmine be quiet, and folks will still bring her up and stand. It's a problem. Thank you.
Girl,
thank you, Tiara.
Who got 30-day tax expired a year ago? What? Newt said, Lord have mercy. It's just funny how Jasmine now wants to, act like she just loathes Olivia so much. But all the stuff Olivia had did to her and the girls, prior to, it's like you couldn't separate yourself from Olivia then. Even when Ming and Chrissy were advising you to don't befriend Olivia because she's not a friend to herself or anybody else, you still felt like you wanted to give her a chance. The woman came on the internet and dragged you and Chris's DB situation over there. I mean, she did all kind of stuff. But now when she says the SA thing, that was the one thing that made you want to just hate her guts and rip her eyes out her head. I would have started when this the same woman that was on the internet crying for Olivia because Olivia wouldn't accept her apology. Jasmine, hush. It is, Suma. Not her forehead glistening. Not only would I not befriend someone, I wouldn't even be speaking on Olivia. I wouldn't give a damn what that heifer was over there saying about me. Long as you don't pull up in front of this front door, you'll just be on the internet running your damn mouth. I feel like last month her and Olivia drug each other enough. Okay. Would Jasmine rename Olivia Egg? Honey, when she called Olivia Egg, I hollered. Okay. She said Olivia over there shaped like a damn egg, honey. Like I said, back last month, what was that, May, June, whenever that was, y'all drug each other for weeks. Okay, I feel like that's enough. And Jasmine, I'm almost regretting the fact that I called you out yesterday. I asked where you was at. I didn't know you was actually going to show up like damn Candy Man. Oh, how can we forget 12-6? Olivia don't have those type of videos. She ain't got no whole channel dedicated to her mothering. She don't have a video on here where she said that she couldn't buy her kids a Dunkenheim box of cake mix and some candles for their birthday. Olivia don't have any of those videos. Not saying that makes Olivia any better than Jasmine. All it says is Jasmine need to sit this one out. In the event that you calling her a bad mom, like you get the Mom of the Year award. Okay, Jasmine, girl, we gone. Bye. That's enough of her, y'all. Okay, that's enough of her. Jasmine just wanted to get on here and throw her hat in the ring, and the people just kicked it on down the street, honey. They kicked her hat on down the street. Um, you said that stomach coming back? Oh, she better go get her damn injections. You said, Jazz, stop bringing your financial issues to the internet. Spirit said, I still remember when she did that. Okay. You said, woo, that was close. Kenya. You said, live shaped like the penguin on Batman, Jazz. You said, and Jazz shaped like the Undertaker, not the damn Undertaker and the penguin from Batman. Y'all are a mess, honey. You said go work those arms out. I mean, she playing basketball. Wouldn't that help the arms? I think they just built like that. I don't think Jasmine's ever going to be able to unback those arms. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Okay? A mess, honey. So there, okay, so yeah, y'all heard from Jasmine, honey. Jasmine said, honey, we are not the same. And you right, Jasmine. You and Olivia are definitely not the same, but yet so similar. Okay. Latrice said, oh my goodness, girl. Yes. Racist said, get ready, Jazz. Olivia coming. Well, Olivia need to come. Child, Olivia can barely read a book unless her reading somebody else. I mean, did y'all hear the read she gave Jerrod? She said he had fungus feet and big titties. Now, do y'all call that a read? If that's how she read Jerrod, child, what in the world is she gonna do to Jasmine? Yeah, you done said everything. You done called her slow, stupid, broke, this, that. Olivia done said all she can say. And Jasmine has said all she can say. That's why Jasmine, in my opinion, shouldn't have said nothing. If Olivia mentioned your name over there, girl, I mean, consider yourself to be flattered. Because she definitely, at this point, Jasmine is living rent-free in Olivia's head. Okay? No, 5, she can't. Okay? All right, y'all. Let's move on. Okay. Let's get on over to what's her name? Oh, Egg over there, also known as Liv. Okay. I don't care what nobody say. Liv is definitely coming along with her weight loss journey. Honey, that face is slimming up. Okay. So shouts out to them, but I just really wish they would focus on other things besides weight loss. I'm not saying weight loss shouldn't be a focus. But I just wish they would focus on other things, If Olivia would have put this much energy into going back to school, getting her a degree, as much as she's doing to losing weight, sis she'll probably be a scholar by now, It's just funny how they focus on other things than the right things to me. Not saying weight loss shouldn't be a focus.
So I said,
but I'm sure there's a whole lot of other things going on in Olivia's life that she could definitely pay attention to. especially
to all of
trying
this,
to
you
gain
guys. This is
custody of her
nothing
kids
new.
back.
You guys just don't see it. So, yeah. But no, I'm never gonna get over it. I'm always gonna talk about it because it happened.
Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all. We started right here.
Okay, let's get back. Oh my God, if I can even remember my train of thought. Why I wanted to
You
come
said she
live.
wouldn't, Casey Harris?
Let's see. I really hate the lighting. And I have little lights, but just give it time. I'm gonna just wait for it, you guys. Wait for it. I got the whole thing coming for y'all. Anyway, hi Liv, hi baby.
Kids grocery money on shot.
Imagine spending 8 years with someone, having 3 kids and getting married, and someone coming and convincing him to hate you. How would y'all feel? Listen, yesterday a lot was said, okay, on my end. And like I said, I'm the queen of getting you all the way together. And today, you know, I'm on a different tip today. Watching, thank you. Now watch your EC and chill out. Chill. Watching that video back, it made me smile. It made me a little sad. It's sad for my kids. That's it. Oh no. Go get your headphones. Go get your headphones. They're by the TV. Go get them. Go get your headphones. I have to get up again. Hold on, y'all.
She doesn't do anything with AJ. I feel so sorry for that little boy. Imagine sitting on your bed for 3 hours while your mother is nannying after your son and your daughter. Like, you know, even if Olivia called herself working, I mean, but my God, when does Stella get some time off? Because if she can do this for 3 hours on a live stream, can you imagine when she's not on live, the interaction between those kids and her? Now, she definitely would grab Kalani because Kalani is still a baby. But AJ, she's always so dismissive towards that little boy, as if he gets on her nerves. But that's the thing. She had those kids not for the reasons of, oh, I just want more children. I just really feel like she had those kids because she wanted to still feel like she had children in the home.
Anyway, like I was saying, I wanted to come and talk to you guys. Oh my God. They sent me, they keep emailing me. This company keeps emailing
Sunshine,
me.
it is sad that she didn't comb that girl hair for 3 damn weeks. Well, no, it was a month. I think they was over there for like a month.
After the other. But look, I wanted to explain a little bit more to you guys. Yes, we're digging into the past because I want to talk on this. Girl, I already told you, I want to write a book. I want to help women through these types of situations. I'm so far healed past this situation. Somebody had asked me, I see all your guys' comments. Somebody asked me in the comment on my community post, do you miss him? Let me address this first. Do I miss him? I miss the old him. Who he is today is not who he was in that video. Like I said, he's a chameleon. He transforms into whoever he's around. And with me, even the way he looked, and I don't care what y'all say, okay? People always look, he looks so much better now. He was about 20, maybe 30 pounds lighter. He looked so much better. He looked so much, and not only just because of the weight, but he looked bright and he looked happy. I honestly think I brought the best out of him as far as certain things. So
well, sis, could you elaborate on what those certain things were? Because you told us he was a cheater, he was abusive. So what good did you bring out? Because you couldn't stop him from cheating, and apparently or allegedly, you couldn't stop him from putting his hands on you, allegedly. So what good things did you get him to do? Nanny after the children? Well, it sounds like he still does that. Hell, he done went and paid all his money to get custody of his kids. Cook food, he probably does do that over there. Wash clothes, help fold clothes. I'm pretty sure the same way he helped you do laundry, he helps Antonisha over there too. So what good thing did you bring out of Jerrod? I wish I would be talking about what good thing I brought out of a man that is now considered my ex-husband. What's the point of even reminiscing on what good thing you brought out of him when you're not benefiting from it today?
He was different. Okay, I'm not talking about the cheating. I'm not talking about that whole thing. I'm talking about just, I don't know. It's like, I guess people have different sections about who they are. You know what I mean? Like, there was fucked up shit about him. Like, there's fucked up shit about everybody. And that's here I go making excuses for his fucked up ways, like I always did. But it's like his goodness to me outshined his fucked up ways in a sense. And
hold on, let me see what Peach Tea said. Peach Tea Candle said she just trying to antagonize Nisha so they can break up. Let me tell you something, Peach Tea. As long as they've been together and as much as Olivia has said and done, and those two people are still together, it's nothing Olivia can say on this internet moving forward that could break them up. What will break them up is Jerrod and Antonisha. Their problems, if they have problems amongst each other. They are so immune to Olivia and her nonsense. They don't even pay no attention to her. The reason why they said what they said yesterday is because they were actually very upset about how Robin Hare, how the kids came home looking. They were very upset behind that. Because if y'all notice, the kids have spent 2 weeks with Olivia before, and they've never came out to express. But I think this was probably the worst. I think this was like they were really appalled that Olivia literally did nothing to Robin's hair the whole time she was over there. And I think they were fed up. But I don't think there's too much more that she can do that will make them come out here, because y'all got to remember, Antonisha and Jerrod post on Instagram randomly, but they don't live on the internet like Olivia does. They don't spend 3 hours on the internet every day or every other day.
Till I couldn't take it anymore. But that's why I stayed so long, because if you could see in that video, our chemistry was like this. Are you locked in? Like, we were locked in for real. And that's why I stayed for so long. So I know other women go through these types of things. So anyway, the question was, do I miss him? No. No. Like I said, I'm so healed past that. And who he is today, that's not who I was with. That's not the man I was with. And no. But
of course, that's not the man that you're with, because you're not with him anymore. He's evolved to fit the woman he's with now, Olivia. Yeah. That's not only that, he's gotten older. He's gotten a little more wiser. So we would think, Olivia, the person you were 4 years ago, we would just assume you're not the same person that you were 4 years ago. And if you've evolved past this situation, why don't you evolve past the constant conversation? That's how you show you have evolved, because you talk past, you don't talk about the situation. Now, unless you're writing a book, literally in the process of writing a book, or unless you're on a world tour doing seminars talking to women about healing a broken heart, okay, then we can understand you telling the story, because that's the part of your platform, your presentation. But since that's not you sitting on the bed with your hair all over your head, a tank top on with no bra, and some biking shorts on with no damn panties. Yes, sis, nothing of this exudes professionalism.
The old him, a little bit. Sometimes I do. And just because even when I'm with the kids, I see the goodness in him in my kids. It comes out through them. So I still see that. And yeah, anyway. So yeah.
Right, bright-eyed girl.
I really need to get over him, because he just doesn't want anything to do with you. I don't care.
Said
I don't
10
care what
minutes.
he
She was married
wants.
for 10 minutes.
I'm going to talk about this as much as I want, as long as I want, and it's still relevant. Obviously, he got on here, called me bitch, and talked about my family, talked about my mama, talked about it's still very relevant to him because he still gets on the internet and talks about me. So if you
yeah, but not every day, sis. The last time Jerrod came on here, called himself dragging you, girl, that was probably in 2022. Olivia, is 2024. You act like Jerrod come on here once a week.
you think it's one-sided, it's never has been one-sided. It's always been both-sided. It's just you see Liv more on the internet because this is what I do. I'm a content creator. You don't see what he does behind the scenes. You don't see what's done to me behind the scenes most of the time, except for what just happened the other day. What just happened the other day, that's why it just rolled off my back. I'm used to him talking shit to me. I'm used to him treating me like shit. I'm used to that lady.
Girl, it did nothing roll off your back. If anything, it's like them tattoos on your arm. It stuck to your back. It stuck. Hell, it even stung your mama. Hell, Stella had a talking point in the video. Normally, she on mute half the time in the live streams. Honey, Stella was in the background, honey, sounding off. Child, she compared Jerrod to slavery and everything else. Girl, please. Honey, what Jerrod and Antonisha said, because again, y'all are not used to Jerrod and Antonisha responding publicly. Y'all, even if they do it behind the scenes, it's not publicly. Because Jerrod and Antonisha publicly came out here and responded to you, you weren't able to tweak the narrative like you normally do when they do things or say things to you behind the scenes. That's what made you hot, because they had the audacity to publicly talk about you, when typically the things that they say and do, the public is not privileged to. That's what bothered you.
Coming between us, hanging up the phone. I'm so used to all of this, you guys. This is nothing new. You guys just don't see it. So, yeah. But no, I'm never going to get over it. I'm always going to talk about it because it happened in my life. Whatever happens in your life is your experience, and you live through it, and you live to tell the tale. That's why they say that. You live to tell the tale. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And if you have a problem with it, what do I always say? Get the fuck out. Respectfully, of course. But anyway, back to what I was saying. And like she said, thank you for the content, babe. You'll be my content all month long because you are the most mad. Okay. But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Girl, she mad about Robin's hair. That's about it.
But I do want to talk about this because a lot of women go through this. And like I said, I got such beautiful emails today. And you guys, my supporters always shine through. Even though there's so much negativity, there'll be like a ball of negativity. And then like, you know, like when you see like light shining through something, that's my supporters. And
oh my God. B29 in the chat says, sis, why don't you speak on these baby daddies? The other two, is everything peachy hunky-dory over there? Because you have no horror stories about men that obviously are not, I'm just going to assume, not constant in your children's lives, because you don't speak of anything about these men. Again, you can speak on these men without us seeing them. Here's the thing. You spoke so much on Brandon. You spoke so much on Zolo. But the man or men that you had two kids with, let's just, so I don't have to keep repeating this, let's just say Kaylani and AJ have the same dad. We're just going to say this for this live stream purpose. How come you never mentioned that guy? You mentioned Zolo and Brandon because you claim you don't have any kids with Zolo. You mentioned Zolo and Brandon more, and you had brief rendezvous with them. A man that you had not one but two kids with, girl, you don't even whisper that man's name. That's very odd. Now, again, we understand Jerrod, you had 3 kids with him. You were married to him. You was with him 8 years. Okay, sis. But 4 years later, I don't understand why we're still reminiscing about that, because it's dead. It's been buried. It's over. I don't get it.
And we just light up the whole ball. You understand? Like I see y'all
I
through
agree,
and through.
Joy.
So I love y'all and I appreciate all the love and support. And you guys always outshine the haters, period. So I love y'all. But
Probably
I want
now
to
the
take y'all
tree's
back.
black.
I want to take y'all back, and I really want to dissect this situation because, like I said, women go through this. Women all around the world go through this. And what was done to me was never okay, and I'll never let it go. I won't. I won't. Not.
But why? No, really, y'all. Why? Think about that. How many women in the chat was done wrong by their man? Again, I understand fatal attraction, that like that's a real thing. But how many of y'all are still not forgiving the man that did you wrong, and it's been several years since y'all were together? I pray there's not a bunch of thumbs up in the chat of women who still plotting on a man they ain't been with in 4 years because he did you wrong 5-6 years ago. Like, how does that make you a healthy individual? Especially if you got children to worry about, you got bills to pay. Who got time to be sitting around plotting when there's things that need to be done to keep your life persevering? The fact that she says I'll never, and that's why you gonna stay by yourself. Because Olivia, with you not ever letting go of what went on between you, Jerrod, how is that going to allow another man to shine through your life? You just gave us an example of how the emails you received from your supporters was like the light that shined through. Well, how come you won't let a man be that light to shine through your life? Unless Olivia don't want to let this go. Imagine 10 years from now, Olivia's still on the internet talking about what Jerrod did to her 15, 20 years ago. And y'all might say, well, sis, that's not possible. 10 years from now, she's not going to be talking about it. How come she's not? She's been talking about it for the past 4 years. Hell, that ain't but 6 years from now.
Not because I love him and I want him and I this and I that. No, it's just because when you're done wrong, it's okay. You could talk about it. That's a part of healing. That's a part of, and I'm already healed through this situation, but guess what? I want to help other women through this. And I want you guys to understand. And now that I'm healed and I'm okay, why not talk about it? It's on the table. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to talk about it. Fuck out of here. Who the fuck just texted me? You feel me? So anyway, back to what I was saying. Okay, so let me take you back. Okay, let me read some of the comments.
She definitely does still want Jerrod. She wished Jerrod would leave Antonisha, and because Jerrod has those kids. Do y'all think if Jerrod never would have got custody of the kids and the kids were still living with her, do y'all think Jerrod, she would still be on here reminiscing about what used to be? Do you guys think because Jerrod has those kids is the reason why she won't let this go? Or would it matter? Even if she still had custody of the kids, do you guys think she would still be sitting over here reminiscing on what used to be between her and Jerrod? Y'all let me know in the chat.
I just feel like it's not to bully anyone.
If you're really a good person, that's a good point.
You help others grow without putting them down. Maybe
someone please call
911. When you have kids with someone, a piece of you will always have.
You think so, Royal Blue?
Some type of feelings.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I can agree with that. You know what I mean? I can agree to a certain extent. I can agree. Women who haven't ever been the first wife won't get it. Hard to explain, right?
I agree with you. She probably would.
It's okay to say you still care for someone. Yeah, I know it's okay. I know. And I've always expressed myself 100% transparently. Like I always have. People don't like it, but I always have and I always will. If you want to twist my words and make it like I'm obsessed with a man and I'm this and I'm that, no, honestly, truly, if I wasn't able to come on here and be real with y'all, that would show that I was still in my feelings. Me talking about it, me sitting in a home with my mother in the other room and 2 other kids that don't belong to him, and I'm okay that he's not with me and he's over there with another woman and my children, and I could get on here and be calm and talk to y'all. Oh, trust me.
Sis, a 3-hour live stream is not being calm. That's the whole reason why you're still talking about it, because you're sitting in a house with your mother and your 2 other kids that don't belong to him, and he's across town in a house with a woman and the 3 kids that belong to you, and you're not that woman that's sitting in the house with him across town. That's more the reason why you are persistent on keep talking about this situation. It's like Olivia again. This is very narcissistic behavior because she's trying to convince. What I ain't gonna say narcissistic. It's almost like psychopath. You see how she's trying to convince herself by telling the audience, these are the reasons why I am not pressed, because I'm sitting in my house with my 2 kids. Girl, you're miserable in that house, because if you were happy, happy people wouldn't keep talking about their sadness. Happy people will to continue to be happy and do things and surround themselves around the things that make them happy. A person that is depressed, not well mentally, does what Olivia is doing. So only thing I can say to you guys, again, I can't tell people how to live their lives, but I could definitely suggest some things. When you go through an emotional situation with losing a significant other, cry, go through all the emotions that your body can go through. But once you really feel like I'm done, be done. Be done. Because as long as you keep holding on to what used to be, you'll never get a new start. Never. Because your emotions will keep blocking that. You gotta release yourself from the pain to move on. Everybody is not going to do like Olivia said. I'm going to write a book. That's why I keep talking about this, because I'm going to write a book. Everybody not trying to write a book. Everybody not trying to be a Risa Tisa. Like in reality, we just living real lives. And realistically, in order to heal, you got to let go. That's the only way you can heal. You can't heal by holding on to what pains you. There's no way that you can heal by holding on to something that pains you. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. If you got a headache, what do you do to get rid of your headache? You take something for it because you want to rid yourself of that headache. If you don't take anything for it, what happens? The headache stays. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
There's not an inkling of me that's bothered, but it's on the table, so we're gonna pick it up. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Exactly, racist. That's what you.
Let's take you back, 2019. Okay. What? No, let's take you back to 2018. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them down below. Mods. I know Jen is in here, I think. Hi, Jen. Hi, Jen. AJ says hi, Jen. Is Carol in here too? Hey, hi, stop messing with my tripod. Get up here and lay down. Hi. Yes, and all the ladies said hi to you. Hi, Mac Daddy. Hi, yeah, Mac Daddy crybaby down here. Okay, Mac Daddy crybaby. Come on, Mac Daddy crybaby. Get up here and lay down. Don't go in there bothering grandma. Leave grandma alone. Okay, so let's take you back to 2018. Okay, because a picture you will not paint anymore. This picture.
Let me say something too before she starts taking us back down memory lane. One thing I have noticed about Olivia, watching her for 5 years, Olivia is a very sexual creature. And she mentioned how she had an emotional attachment to food. She also has an emotional attachment to men. Like when men are around her, complimenting her, caressing her, like she needs that. And out of all the men that have touched her since Jerrod, she yearns Jerrod's touch. And I know that might sound kind of weird, but I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. Olivia she's a very weird individual to me. And I don't know. Some of me feels not heavily bad for her, but as a woman who's been through having to persevere through pain and hurt, I hate to see her not picking herself up and moving on. It's great that she started the injections. That's great, right? But again, you're working on your outer, but what about your inner? What are you doing for your inner? Nothing. Sitting on the internet talking about this obviously has not did anything for her, because at some point she would realize I can't keep talking about this if I really want to heal past it, if I want to get over it.
Of me will not be painted anymore of me. I will tell my truth, the whole truth.
The words Nympho said.
So help me God. 2018. What?
5. That's
Are you tired?
Chemistry thing. That's what she misses.
Now you're delirious
much
or
as
what?
she misses anything else.
I'm not tickling you, no. Mm-mm. No. You're gonna fall, bro. No, I'm not tickling you. You want me to rub your back? I'll rub your back. Hey, Lady Hutch. All right, so 2018.
I agree, Andrea Daniel.
Is that the year I moved to? Stop. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish. You're gonna fall, dude. Please don't fall off my bed. Stop.
Yeah, he literally, Miss TLD, is begging for attention. He's trying to get her to tickle him, and she won't even tickle the little boy because she's so busy trying to talk to the internet. Poor thing. The only one that halfway pays attention to him is Stella and the kids when they're over there. But Olivia, she doesn't pay no attention to that little boy. It's so sad.
Yeah, you don't have to block. It's okay.
Mommy did it.
Okay.
Mommy
You want the pillow? What do you want?
He wants you to tickle him.
Okay, I'll hold you. Okay.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Jen.
Oh, hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
These ladies really don't understand how neglectful they act towards their children on the internet. And it's definitely not it's not a good look. As mothers, you need to be attentive to your children. That's why, again, Olivia creates content for a living. So doing live streams, videos, that's a part of her creating content. So in the event that you need to create content, you probably should just narrow it down to no more than an hour. Because again, I'm going to call him Legend. Hell, he acts like Legend. AJ has nobody else in that house he can't play with Kaylani. Hell, she's not, the baby's not doing anything. Hell, that baby's like 7 months old. She ain't trying to crawl yet or anything. But anyway, Pola AJ. We talked about Jasmine putting Legend in daycare. I mean, at this point, Olivia needs to put him in some type of extracurricular activity just so he can have an outlet or something to do. Because when he's in that house, he just runs from room to room. The Pola thing, the only time that little boy probably go outside is when his 3 oldest siblings are there. But when they're not there, that little boy probably don't dark the door.
Again.
Ooh, I have to sneeze. Oh, stop. I really wish y'all was. I know, and I think more than anything, the watchers, you guys wanted us together. That's so funny. That's cute. That's really cute. Like, if you look at it, you guys were watching, and I can put myself in your position because I watch TV shows, like when I was watching Jim and Pam off The Office.
Wait, hold on. The viewers wanted you and Jerrod to stay together? I mean, probably about 4 years ago when y'all first broke up. Girl, 4 years later, we not thinking about y'all being back together. Oh, wow.
It's like I would be upset and then I'll be happy and then like I get it. And I think the internet took our breakup the hardest. Okay? Literally.
What is wrong with we took it the hardest? Now we have mentioned her channel was the best when it was Living with the Webs. But after all that you and Jerrod have been through on this internet with each other, girl, I wouldn't even want to watch a new episode of a reinvented Living with the Webs. It would seem kind of creepy because all I would keep thinking about is how Jerrod in that live stream yesterday was calling you about 700 different bitches. I can't get past that. I don't even know how you can. The fact that you just listened to your ex-husband 24 hours before you did this video call you about 700 different bitches. The fact that you just listened to this man call you all type of bitches, I can't even see how you could conjure up the energy or the stamina to get on here and talk about that man for 3 damn hours. Baby, a mess.
No, but shit, y'all still upset. But
right, Abel.
2018. I'm not gonna go back to 2018. 2018, my channel blew up. We were living with the Webs, and we blew up off of a grocery haul, a food stamp grocery haul. Don't let these liars and these reactors and these naysayers tell you that I blew up off of a beef with an irrelevant ass female that to this day is pretty much just as relevant as me, but I think a little bit less relevant if you want to ask me.
Olivia, look, okay, sis, let's say this. Your channel definitely did start getting some traction from your ratchet food stamp hauls. You are definitely correct about that. But sis, what got you over the plateau? Go check your own analytics if you know how to do that. Was the beef between you and Chrissy that you started? That's what, yeah, The ratchet food stamp hauls definitely got us watching. But what spiked your numbers was because let's be honest, honey, people definitely would watch. Okay, so let me say this. People enjoy to watch more arguing and beefing on the internet than they do somebody showing that they bought a bag of chicken nuggets at the grocery store for $3.99. Yeah, you got people watching because you putting food stamp in the title. And so people were like, wait, food stamps? And then the way you did the food stamp hauls, twerking all over the kitchen and stuff. Okay. But what really got people's attention was the arguing, fighting, cussing, biting, and scratching you and Chrissy were doing on the internet. That's what people were in attendance for.
But, and I'm talking about in this sector. It was not that. My channel blew up because of the dynamic between my ex and I and the kids and our channel itself. You know, if anything, I felt like I made this sector. I wasn't here first, but I made this motherfucking sector. Let's get it understood.
Thank you for
okay.
asking.
Let's get it all the way understood. Now, I'm not saying that I invented reaction videos and all that shit, but in this sector, yeah. Most definitely.
No, sis. People were talking about Chrissy and all her baby daddies and several kids and constantly moving. They were talking about her well before they were talking about you and Jerrod sitting in that 2-bedroom apartment in Grand Prairie. Okay. What got the people attention was you going to find Chrissy and picking with her and starting an argument. And that's what got people's attention. Since you definitely did not make this sector. You were definitely a part of it. You, Chrissy, and Jasmine are definitely synonymous in the mommy sector. Yes, you guys are. I can't take that from you. But you by yourself, sis, definitely did not. You can't claim the mommy sector, sis. Like you ran ish over here. Like you were running, but sis, you wasn't running the ish.
But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, okay, so I moved to Florida, and I think it was the summertime. Did I move in June? Was I out there for my birthday? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think the beginning of the summer of 2019. Okay, beginning of the summer. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button if you guys want this story time, want these tips, want this advice, want this talk. Everybody hit this like button. Let's see it get up to 100. Let's just put it at 100 real quick. Can we do it?
Do it.
Say do it.
Okay, let me scoot on past y'all.
Earth. That was just easy. And you can't say, oh, because Jerrod was there. No, because he was there for all his.
Do it.
At least you're a little calmer tonight. Oh, yeah, girl. I'm good. I had a good ass workout. I didn't eat. I'm doing OMAD. So I'm only doing 1 meal a day. Maybe that's why I have a little headache too. Who knows? I do have a nectarine in there. I could eat the nectarine. We'll see if they're ripe enough to eat them. I started watching. Yeah, most of everybody found. Oh, yeah. Most of all y'all found me from the food stamp hauls. Come on now, shit. We know what's up. OG, triple OGs knows what's up. Okay. I'm dealing with the battle myself. Okay, Janelle, we will get there. We will get there in my story. We will talk about it. Okay?
Chrissy did keep the YouTube streets busy, honey, back in the day, Nisha L. You sure right about that, honey. Especially when DeMarcus left her when she was pregnant with Onyx, honey. Baby, she had these streets sold up.
Just get the lights up and we'll start the story time. Okay, I've been watching you since day one. Much love from Dallas. Thank you, Aubrey. And that's another thing. I feel like people have this bad perception of me because I did turn bad. I was like, this is a metaphor, but picture an apple, okay? After a while, an apple goes bad. And I'm sorry to say, I went bad. I went bad.
Me too.
And it happens. It happens to the best of us women. It's real life. So, and that what always shocked me about the shit that I had went through and the response that I got from the internet. It's like most of my audience, if not like 99% of my audience is women who are probably older than me, who have probably went through worse or the same shit that I went through. And I'm talking about like when I was in the thick of it. I didn't understand why people turned on me. I didn't understand why people treated me so badly. When in actuality, okay, let's get into it.
Okay, like I mentioned to you guys earlier in this live stream, the reason why people turned against you, Olivia, is the way you handled your situation. I'm gonna say this: it wasn't very ladylike. Okay, and the lies and the deception and the untruths that you were telling, and then it would come out that the things that you were portraying weren't true. One thing people don't like is to be lied to. Nobody likes to be lied to, Olivia. And over time, you were deemed as a liar. So people just, and then when you came on the internet and cut Robin's hair, and a lot of people felt like you did that to be spiteful to Jerrod and you were trying to get his attention. Like there's been a couple incidents with you and that little girl's hair. Yeah, people were thoroughly turned off from you behind that. Thoroughly. And a lot of people haven't really been able to regain any trust from you behind that. And you chose that, and you try to say it was black girl magic and hair doesn't mean anything. Well, how come it doesn't when you're steadily trying to grow your hair after cutting it off? If hair doesn't mean anything, when you cut your hair bald looking like Sinead O'Connor, why did you keep putting long wigs on if hair doesn't mean a thing? So that's why a lot of the people started disliking you, because of your behavior and how you couldn't handle rejection. Again, Olivia can handle rejection however she wants to, but the fact that you were handling on the internet and it just deemed to be very unladylike turned a lot of people off. Now, they still was watching, because at the end of the day, everybody love a good train wreck, but folks wasn't really tuning in like they used to.
Him so handsome. Thank you. Okay, so June, July, August, September, October, November, Thanksgiving. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. November. Okay, so I must have moved to Florida in June. Oh, we gotta get the likes up. Y'all hit the like button.
Yeah, that's true, Andrea.
Oh, y'all playing with my likes. I see y'all still on some bullshit. Hand me that bag right there. Give mommy that bag.
Another thing, Southside Black
Where are you
Butterfly,
going?
she doesn't have any connection to Black culture. When Olivia came on here and called Black women roaches, and she tried to twist it to like she meant something other than what people took it as, what they felt like she meant. Like she has said a lot of disparaging things on the internet when it is pertaining to Black women, how she would come on here and and glorify her light skin and at the time long hair as if she was the shit, kind of like that E. Kane comment, like she was the shit because she was light skinned. She tries to twist it and say that's not how she meant, or that's not what she was portraying, but that's how people took it, right? Because that's just how they took it. And the reason why people took it like that is because they've had other interactions with women like her. They probably treated them the same way, so they just felt like, okay, well, sis, I've been through this before. So a lot of people were thoroughly turned off behind that too. So there was a lot of things. Her breakup. See, Olivia wanted us to rally around her and pat her on her shoulder and kiss her cheek about Jerrod leaving her. And yeah, folks wasn't really feeling that, because by the time it came to that situation, a lot of people were already thoroughly turned off on Olivia, even before the Jerrod and her and Jerrod's breakup.
No, you can't have this. I said no. Mommy said no. You're not playing with the Tylenol. Thank you, AJ. I'm gonna just open my package while y'all get the likes up.
Okay, so we're gonna pass that.
Say, you got it, dude.
I got it.
You're my baby. My baby.
I love that.
They're my twin right here. What up, twin? Anyway, so it's 2019. So let me set the stage for you. It's 2019. It's June, July. It's in the midst. Oh, this time, 2019. Okay. So, and please, y'all, take something from my story. Take something from my story. If you don't take nothing else, take something valuable, something news that you could use, honey. Okay. Liv was losing her damn minds. Girl, Liv was so lost in the sauce. Girl, I just put myself back there. Ooh, it was chaotic up in here, honey. This was a mess. A mess. All over that man. All over that man. All over that man. That's why I don't care what y'all try to say. I'm a cheater. I'm a bitch. Stop, AJ. You're doing too much. Stop. No pillow. Hey. Now you want to get up again. Just chill. He does too much.
You know what? I wish instead of posing with AJ in the camera, I wish she would have just seen how rambunctious he was and just took the little boy outside for a little while. Even if it's dark outside, as long as you stay there with him, you could have, does he have a little toddler bike he could have rode? Maybe take him, let him exert some of that energy because he definitely seems like he needs to burn some energy off. But yet she thought it was a good idea to let him float around the bed for 3 hours on a live stream.
Much. Guy gonna kick me in the face. You gonna kick my glasses off, bro. You guys, I was such a mess because he was cheating on me yet again. And I didn't tell you guys this at the time, but when I moved to Florida, it wasn't like it should have been, okay, I'm done with you, you're done with me, we're gonna co-parent. It was none of that, okay? We couldn't leave each other alone. It's like we were glued together, but not glued together. So that's weird. I don't know. If you guys can understand it, then understand it. If you don't, then you don't. But okay, thank you. You trying to get down? Get down. I don't want you knocking over the tripod. So
yeah, he does, Sam.
I knew him, and I knew he was messing with somebody because we were good. Everything was good. He was going to go back to Texas and figure shit out. And in my mind, I was hoping, okay, he's gonna come and live with us. Of course.
Wait, so hold on, sis. So you, at the time when you left Jerrod in Texas and moved to Florida and he was coming back and forth visiting y'all, you weren't married then. So you expected for Jerrod to be faithful to you as your girlfriend, and you left that man in a whole state by himself, vulnerable to whomever. And you, just because he said, again, if Jerrod cheated while y'all was living in the same house, what the hell did you think Jerrod was going to do? And girl, you was 1,000 miles away. Oh my goodness. Shouts out to Lynn, honey. You said Black Women Magic got Nisha $100K in her bank account with 3 kids and a husband and new house. Black Woman Magic, sis. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you for supporting the live stream. And you show, right, honey? Jerrod didn't retire, and Tanisha, he told her, nah, you can go and be a stay-at-home mom. And Olivia over here trying to keep herself out of jail because she $22,000 behind the child support. See, that's what's making her mad. She was like, Jerrod, how dare you? How dare you treat this woman like a princess? And she's not a mother to your children or anybody else's children. And I'm the mother to your only 3 kids. And I got to call you and beg you to tell the people not to put me in jail because I haven't paid any child support in several years. See, Olivia don't like that. She feel like Jerrod should just, take his little magic dust and sprinkle it over the courts and poof, let everything go away. Olivia really feels like Jerrod should take her off of child support because Olivia doesn't want to have to be mandated to do anything. Because if y'all think about it, prior to the child support obligation, the only thing Olivia was mandated to do was pay her damn rent. She had that car. She had that car that she had Jerrod, but once her and Jerrod broke up, she stopped paying on that because that was in Jerrod's name. So she didn't care nothing about his credit because they weren't together. So once they came and got the car, then she went and bought her a car cash. Although it was an older model car, she didn't have any payments on it. So the only thing Olivia was mandated to do was pay rent. And she could do that off the internet. But over time, her views started really dropping. So she wasn't able to manage paying rent and paying child support. And that was pissing her off because Olivia was used to laying in the bed and getting up at 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, jumping on live, talking for 2 hours because, she didn't really have any mandatory things. But now this child support obligation, they're not playing with her. And she don't like the fact that she's mandated to do something other than what she's supposed to do is pay rent. So that's what she's mad about. She really wished Jerrod would just take this child support obligation off of her.
He is. Well, of course. And he's going to get his shit together. We're going to take some time. But, sometimes men, and maybe women too, but I feel like it's mostly men. It's like they can't be by themselves. Some men cannot be by themselves. And that's
exactly,
how
Janae. She chose to crash out.
He just couldn't be by himself. And I'm like, why can't you be by yourself? I'm by myself. I swear, you guys, I didn't do nothing. And FYI, our whole relationship, I cheated on him twice. No. Before we got married, I cheated on him twice. And that's a lot. That's a lot. That's too much. But I never wanted to cheat on him. He just kept cheating on me. It's like, I didn't understand. And I would cry to him and I'll be like, why you keep cheating on me, bro? Like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong with you? Anyway, so yeah, I got my get back.
So you cheated on him twice before y'all got married, and you said he was cheating. How many times did he cheat on you? Because it's odd that you know how many. Because if you knew he was cheating, do you know how many times he was cheating? That's the thing, Olivia. The fact that he cheated on you, you cheated on him. Obviously, y'all didn't have a good relationship. It ended in a divorce after not even being married for 3 months, and y'all were separated. 4 years later, why are we still talking about it? That's, I mean, I could see if they were married for 8 years, but y'all weren't even married for 80 days, barely. You know? So like at this point, I don't know, y'all. I'm tired of sounding like a broken record. And I like I said, I get she feel like she got a story to tell, but you've already told the story in more ways than one. Like you've told the story every way you can tell the story. You've told the story living in several different states. You've told the story in Florida. You've told it in Texas. You've even told the story in California. Like you've told the story all across the globe, sis. It's time to stop telling the story and live your damn life.
I got my get back. I did. Was it right? No, it didn't make me feel better, but I did. I did cheat on him. Yes, I did. And but it had been years.
Thank you,
years.
sis.
And you know what's crazy?
You
Let
are
me
a
tell you
mess
something,
when.
ladies. Look, there he goes crying again. There he goes. There he goes crying again.
She was
every time I cheated on him, I felt worse about myself because it wasn't something I wanted to do. I just did it because he kept doing it. So I was like, but for so long I was faithful. I didn't cheat on him maybe like until like year 3. No, year 5. Year 5 of our relationship, I didn't cheat on him. Nope, I didn't cheat on him. I think I cheated on him year 5 and year 6 of our relationship. So it took me a long time. Okay, he had been cheated. He cheated on me when I was pregnant with. That's what broke me. It broke me. He cheated on me when I was pregnant with Robin.
He cheated on you when you were pregnant with Robin. That broke you. But yet you proceeded to stay with him several years after that and had 2 more kids with him after you were broken. And the only reason you didn't have any more kids is because Jerrod went and got a vasectomy. But yet you were broken. But yet you kept birthing kids for him. It almost sounds like Jasmine. That's why, Jasmine, you saying y'all not the same. Shit, y'all damn near are.
And it broke me down. It broke my soul. But anyway, we're not talking about that. Anyway, sorry. We're going way too far back. Okay. So anyway, let me see. Toxic games. Very much so. Very much so. And that's my whole point in telling you guys this. Don't play the toxic games. If I'm talking to anybody who's younger than me, who's in a relationship, maybe you're 27 watching this, maybe you're 28, maybe you're 26, and you're in a relationship, and your man keeps cheating on you, girl. Let's be real. It's real life. Men cheat. Men cheat. I would say maybe 15% don't cheat. Literally. 15 out of 100. 15% don't. Okay? So, revenge cheating is so weak. It is. You hear me, baby? It is. Sloppy. We want healthy over toxic. Fuck how fun it is, honestly. Wasting time having fun. I don't understand that. We want healthy over toxic. Fuck how fun it is. Cheating is putting your partner's health at risk. Yes, you're right. I don't cheat. How many women cheat? I don't know. I think women, look, there are probably a good percentage of women who cheat just to cheat, but most women, because I'm a woman and I know a lot of women, we don't cheat unless we're cheated on and we're so fucking hurt, okay? It takes us a minute. Maybe not the new generation, because the new generation's like, girl, fuck that nigga. Bounce that dick. Like they don't care. They bounce from, okay, the new generation. But my generation, no. We're not cheaters. We don't want to cheat. It takes a long time for.
Sis, if you don't want to cheat, then how do you go about cheating? Even if you're cheated on, if you truly don't want to cheat, then if you're cheated on, then typically you just leave the person that's cheating you because you don't want to fight fire with fire. Olivia, the reality is, in my opinion, you cheated because you wanted to. Because what convinced you to go cheat on Jerrod when you were pregnant with Christian? Even if you found out he was cheating, you could have just cut off sex with him and protected yourself and your baby in your womb. But yet you thought it was a good idea to go have another man jump up and down inside you while you holding another man baby in your belly. Girl.
For a woman to get to that point. Okay. All right. So let's not act stupid, okay? I think it's a thing of self-esteem. Weak people cheat. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably 100% right. 100% right. Black men don't cheat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Black men don't do anything, huh? But me and my girl have been loyal to each other for 8 years. Well, that's good. You are a part of the 15%. I'm not going to give you claps because I don't believe you. But good for you. If that's honest to God truth, then good for you. I'm happy for you. And more men should be like you. Yeah, but men are not raised right. They're not raised right. It goes all the way back to how they were raised. And if they're not raised right, they don't care. You know what I mean? If they're not taught to value a woman, because you have to teach your kids these types of things. They're not just, and then especially when they see so much dysfunction, unfortunately, kids see dysfunction. You know? Anyway. No, it's just easy to cheat. I think people who cheat are unsure with who they want or what they want. I don't believe that. I don't know. I really don't know. I was hurt. That's why I cheated. I don't know. Okay. Bye, babe. You're black and you're blocked. Black and blocked. Bye, baby. Some people would rather never be alone than be alone for a short period. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so back to my story. So 2018, y'all, I was going through it. And he kept coming back and forth from Texas to Florida. He kept coming back and forth. And every single time we were sleeping together and we were together, whatever. And finally, I was like, okay, listen, if you're not going to stay, then we just have to end this. Because to be honest, to God, my mom taught me better. Well, that's good. I'm happy. That's a good thing. I'm not going to say I'm never going to say oh, that's a good thing. Shout out to your mama. Shout out to your mama. She the real G, okay? I don't mean to be rude with my question. What was your question? I didn't even see your question. I didn't see your question, babe. What was it? We rarely start the cheating. We're usually provoked. Yeah. Oh, so when you cheated, did you use protection? Girl, first of all, of course, number one. And number two, why are you asking me that? That's like asking, I mean, that's weird. Duh.
You know, what's actually weird, Olivia, is the fact that you're talking about your personal business on the internet with a bunch of strangers. That's weird. If you were comfortable enough to talk about your sex life to a bunch of strangers, why can't they ask you about if you use a condom or not? I'm sorry, how's that inappropriate? You telling people about your sex life, you don't feel like that's inappropriate? Again, we're all adults, that we are. But some things just don't need to be said on the internet. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, being a content creator doesn't qualify you to have just a little bit of dignity. So I don't understand why you're appalled by the fact that the person actually did you use protection, because that's, yeah, did you? I mean, did you, sis? Because if you did, you would have said, of course I did. I don't understand why you got offended by that question. Why aren't the people in the chat more offended about you reminiscing about old ping from back in the day? Why wouldn't they be more offended by that? Here's the thing, y'all. We're not going to sit and listen to hours of Olivia trying to prove to us how right she was and how wrong Jerrod was, right? Based off everything we have found out through Jerrod, Olivia, and our own dedicated research, Olivia is a woman who's not going to change. She's not. This is who she is. So you can't expect any more from her than this right here. She is extremely bitter and scorned because Jerrod moved on. Olivia was used to Jerrod begging her back, chasing her down. That's what she was used to. And she felt like Jerrod did that because of her her fair skin, her mixed skin, and her long hair when she had long hair back in the day. Because she even said that Jerrod prefers white women. Well, sis, if Jerrod prefers white women, why did he marry a black woman? If Jerrod prefers white women, just like he got you, you don't think he could have got another one? As many mixed girls are in Dallas, Texas, would you think you the only one that was available? So if Jerrod prefers white women, why does he got a black woman with his last name? You don't know what Jerrod prefers, to be quite honest with you, because it sounds like you didn't even know who you were sleeping with. You didn't even know who you were birthing babies for. You don't even know who you married, because like you said, now he's not who he was. He's not supposed to be. None of us should be. Anytime you end a relationship, the person you were in that relationship, you should always evolve to a better person in the next relationship. So the fact that you're sitting around here still talking about how Jerrod is not who he was when y'all were together, he's not supposed to be, sis. And you shouldn't be either. That's the frustration of the internet with you, Olivia. You won't grow up and grow on. Like, girl, move on. If she would have put this much energy into getting her kids to stay in her custody, then Jerrod wouldn't be over there, and Antonisha wouldn't be the maid. She would be the maid, from what you say, on every other weekend and whatever holidays Jerrod got. So it's just like you get on the internet and talk hours and hours about you and Jerrod's relationship back in the day, but you don't spend hours and hours trying to figure out a plan how to get the kids back in the house with you. Or better yet, you didn't spend hours and hours grooming your children. So when they were delivered back to their dad, they looked the same way they did when they were delivered to you. How embarrassing is that? Like, why do you want Jerrod make it feeling like you ain't shit? Like, why do you want to portray yourself like a ain't shit ass woman? Even if he thinks that, why do you have to play into his thoughts? Honey, them kids would have came back with new shoes on, clean clothes, and haircut and braids in their hair. I would have delivered them kids to him better than he delivered them to me. Because just because you got custody of them, like you've always told us, Olivia, I'm the mother. And it would have showed in the way that I would have delivered them kids back to him. Liv, we're going to talk to you later, sis. Good luck to you. Whew. Whew, okay, y'all. Just dumb, honey. Just dumb. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. You ain't gonna keep having one up on me. I ain't gonna let you. My pride wouldn't let me. Right, Lady B? My pride wouldn't let me. There's no way I would have sent them kids back home looking like that. I wouldn't have gave Jerrod and Antonisha no reason to say anything about me. I don't give a damn, honey. Y'all can think about me, whatever you want to think about me, but you definitely ain't gonna have no proof about it. You definitely ain't gonna get no proof on it. Honey, I would have sent them kids back like we just walked out the mall. They would have had on new shoes, new outfit, hair done. Because I take pride in my children. Just as well as you should take pride in yourself, that same pride should be spilled over into your children. Like Antonisha said, I don't even send the kids out looking like that. And she didn't say this, but she more than likely was thinking, hell, they ain't even my kids. And I don't even send them outside looking like that. These your children. And you sent them home looking like this? Just a mess, honey. And, you know, God help them. God help them. I just couldn't sit on here day after day after day after day, sitting on the internet, spilling my guts about a situation that's not going to change. And even if Jerrod and Antonisha don't make it, since he probably more than likely ain't going to double back with you. I think Jerrod may have deadened that whole situation in his heart. Like, it's been enough time and there's been enough separation for Jerrod that more than likely he probably has deadened all feelings that he had for Olivia. More than likely. I mean, obviously, I don't know that because I'm not him and I haven't had a conversation with Jerrod. But I'm willing to bet he probably has deadened all situations. And if for some reason him and Antonisha don't work out, I think Jerrod's just going to move on with a whole new situation. I don't think he's going to double back to Olivia. But something is just telling me Olivia's just sitting waiting for that opportunity. Because she feels like because it didn't work with her and Jerrod, more than likely it's not going to work with him and Antonisha. And since the same way you trying to throw dirt on his relationship, more than likely will be the same dirt that's thrown back on you. Like, I personally wouldn't be sitting around hoping and praying that Jerrod and Antonisha break up. I could care less about what they got going on. I would be focusing on myself and my own happiness. Regardless if they got my kids over there or not. Olivia is she's very much a sad individual. And the reason why we can say this publicly, because she gets on this internet and talks about it publicly. You said you think he would go back? I don't think he would. And that's just my opinion. I think too much has been said and too much has been done for him to double back. I don't think he has the love for Olivia like he used to. I just don't think he does. And then again, I could be totally wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, only time will tell. All right, y'all. Let me go on and get y'all on up off of here. Thank y'all. We did a 2-hour live, y'all, but almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this live. Again, thank y'all so much for the super chats and the super stickers. Thanks for everybody that stayed constant in the chat with your conversation. Also, thank you everybody for hitting the like button. If you have not hit that yet, make sure you do that on the way out the door. Hey, CO. Hey, Nadine. Who else I didn't speak to that came in? Spirit Lady Letitia. Okay, Casey Harris, Trees. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for sticking in and through the live stream. Hopefully you guys found this commentary to be entertaining. And TMR is definitely going to see you in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye. Oh, y'all, tomorrow's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to y'all. Bye. Thank you, Fi, for the $4.99, sis. Thank you.